Good morning children. In the previous class we understood associative property, additive identity, multiplicative identity and inverse of rational numbers, and we know distributive property also. Now we will learn how to represent a rational numbers on the number line. Okay, before I am going to that, so we can see again the number line for whole numbers and integers. Okay, let's see the number line for whole numbers. So in this, the line extends indefinitely to right. So here the numbers starting from 0 like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay children, there is no numbers to the left of 0. So next the number line for integers. So for integers, the number line extends indefinitely on both the sides. Here we can see negative numbers also. Okay, let us try to understand the number line for rational numbers. Okay, so in this, for rational numbers, the number line extends indefinitely on both the sides. But here we can see between numbers also, like 1 by 2 is between 0 and 1. So this means 1 by 2 is divides the distance between 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts. Okay children? Similarly, minus 1 by 2 is divides the distance between 0 and minus 1 into 2 equal parts. So this is the number line for rational numbers. So to understand this clearly, let's do a question from exercise 1.2. So represent minus 9 by 13, minus 2 by 13 and 5 by 13 on the number line. Okay children? So in this, we should take a number line first. Okay, then you have to observe these 3 steps. See children, minus 9 by 13, minus 2 by 13 and 5 by 13 are proper fractions. So it lies between 0 and 1. Okay. In the second step, to find the exact point, now we divide the number line between 0 and 1 into 13 equal parts. Why? Here these fractions having denominator as 13. Okay children? Now the numbers will be right side of the 0. See 1 by 13, 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13 and so on 13 by 13 which is 1. In the left side of the 0 we have minus 1 by 13, minus 2 by 13, minus 3 by 13 and so on minus 13 by 13 which is minus 1. So in the step 3 then you have to mark them which numbers you want. See, now we have to represent minus 9 by 13, then minus 2 by 13, where it is? Okay, then 5 by 13. Okay children? Now in this way we have to represent it minus 9 by 13, minus 2 by 13 and 5 by 13 on the number line. So let's do one more question. Represent 9 by 7 on the number line. Okay, so in this solution we should take first number line. Okay, now you have to observe these steps. So in this 9 by 7 is improper fraction. Now we have to convert into mixed fraction. So which is equal to 1 2 by 7. So that is equal to 1 plus 2 by 7. Okay children, this means this lies between 1 and 2 because 9 by 7 is greater than 1 and less than 2. To find the exact point, divide the number line between 1 and 2 into 7 equal parts. Okay children. So now the numbers will be 1 0 by 7, 1 1 by 7, 1 2 by 7, 1 3 by 7, 1 4 by 7, 1 5 by 7, 1 6 by 7. Okay children, 1 7 by 7 which is 2. step 3, you have to mark it, which one you want. So here we have to mark 9 by 7. So which is equal to 2 by 7. See children. So this is the representation of 9 by 7 on the number line. Do you understand children? Okay. Thank you. Let's we discuss rational numbers between any two rational numbers. So students, see these number lines. Can you say the numbers between 1 and 5? They are 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Can you tell the integers between -4 and -1? Here we have -3 and -2. So in the same way, can you say how many rational numbers between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5? Yes, we have only one rational number. So that is 2 by 5. Between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5. Are there find more rational numbers between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5? Yes, it's possible. Let's see. When multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, we get equivalent fractions as 2 by 10 and 6 by 10. Okay, then you have to write the rational numbers between of them, that is 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10. So these are the rational numbers lies between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5. So see the rational numbers on the number line also. Then is there possible to find more rational numbers between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5? Yes, it is possible. Let's see children how. By multiplying both numerator and denominator by 3, then we can get equivalent fractions as 3 by 15, then 9 by 15. Now you may write between rational numbers of them, that is 4 by 15, 5 by 15, 6 by 15, 7 by 15, 8 by 15. So these are the 5 rational numbers between 1 by 5 and 3 by 5. Okay children? So you can see the rational numbers on the number line. Okay? So similarly, so in this way you can do like this. We will find more and more rational numbers, any two rational numbers. So to understand this clearly, you can do one question from exercise 1.2. So that is find 12 rational numbers between -1 and 2. So solution. Here now we can write this as -1 as -1 by 1 and 2 write as 2 by 1. Now multiplying both numerator and denominator by 10, then we will get the equivalent fractions as here -10 by 10 and 20 by 10. Okay children? Now you may write between rational numbers, that is -9 by 10 is less than -8 by 10 is less than -7 by 10 is less than and so on is less than 18 by 10 is less than 19 by 10. So there are 29 rational numbers possible between -1 and 2. Okay children? So from this you can take any 12 rational numbers to write the answer. Can you say children? Therefore -1 is less than, say any rational number. 8 by -8 by 10 is less than -7 by 10 is less than -5 by 10 is less than -4 by 10 is less than 0 by 10 is less than 1 by 10 is less than 12 by 10. You may write up to 12 rational numbers is less than 2. Okay children? So these are the 12 rational numbers between -1 and 2. Do you understand children? Okay. Let's see another method of rational numbers between any two rational numbers by using arithmetic mean. Okay. Here I am taking rational numbers as a and b. The arithmetic mean of a and b is a plus b by 2. Okay children, let's do one example. The arithmetic mean of 4 and 12 is 4 plus 12 by 2. So that is equal to 16 by 2. So which is equal to 8. So therefore s lies between 4 and 12. So to understand this clearly, let's do one more question from exercise 1.2. To find a rational number between 2 by 3 and 3 by 4 by using arithmetic mean. So in solution, see children, the arithmetic mean of 2 by 3 and 3 by 4 is write as a plus b by 2 as 2 by 3 plus 3 by 4 by 2. So when we do the LCM here, we get 2 into 4 plus 3 into 3 by 12 by 2. So which is equal to 9 plus 8 plus 9 by 12 into 2. So which is equal to 17 by 24. So therefore 17 by 24 is lies between 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Okay children, so that means 2 by 3 is less than 17 by 24 is less than 3 by 4. Okay children, do you understand? I hope you understood very well. You may do homework for exercise 1.2. Thank you.